Hi everyone, welcome back to Michelle Reads and Vlogs, and today we are opening the Illumicrate February subscription box. It's very exciting. For anyone who does not know, Illumicrate is a monthly fantasy sci-fi book subscription service. It can sometimes be YA, sometimes adult, just a mix of whatever they want to release that month. And along with the book, we get a few bookish items as well. You can buy this book, only I like the items because I just find it really exciting. So this is our sneak peek. I should have already mentioned the theme of this month is Caged Hearts. So let's have a look. I know what the book is. I have not been spoiled for the special edition though and what it looks like. So that is a nice surprise. So let's find out. The first item, House of Night drinking glass inspired by The Serpent and the Wings of Night. So of course this is the book by, is it Carissa Broadbent? I've got a copy of it. I have not read it yet, but it is one of those books that I do want to read. Oh, it does say on the top, Carissa Broadbent is the author. Let's have a look. Hopefully the cup, the glass, is the same vibes as this box, because these purples are beautiful. So we have got, this is very modern, having these clear glasses. They are difficult to see on the video though. What I did with my TBR jar that was Addie LaRue inspired, because I wanted to display it on my shelf, is I filled it with black paper so that you could see it better. So on the front here we've got Death Was Everywhere in the House of Night by Carissa Broadbent, and then going around we have got these massive purple snakes. There's one there and one there. They kind of meet on the back, and then we're back around to the front. I can't even see on the screen what that is. It's kind of like a big flower, and that is like smaller motifs coming off here, like kind of wispy, almost like cloud-like, what's the word I'm looking for? Almost like cloud-like drawings. And it is a glass, so there is a hole at the top there, and we have been given this light purple. I don't know what material this is going to be. It's like rubbery to go in there, so it feels like good quality. What I would say though is that I don't really use these. I'm not really a glass type person. I use a reusable water bottle that I've been using for about 5 years now. Same one, you can see the colour it used to be on the bottom. But yeah, it is nice to have them in case, you know, I want to use a glass, I suppose, or if people come around and you want to give them a drink. But yeah, it is nice. It's definitely a nice glass, and I think a lot of people will like that item, definitely. And obviously the fandom is awesome, so that is good. Got a little velvety style bag here. Oh. Is this the next in like our almost sword letter openers? But it's not a sword, bear with me. So it almost looks like the next in our sword replica letter openers. Well, we say letter openers because that's the only way you can sell them online, because you obviously can't sell a sword. But it's a trident. It's a trident, and it's got, I don't know if these are meant to be leaves, like orange and yellow. This going down, and yeah, I don't really know much of how to describe this other than it's just a trident with some colours on. So for the people who collect these, that's going to be a nice item for them. For me, I could take or leave these. It is what it is. Some people will like them. Next we have the Fairy Tale Feast Keychain, inspired by The Book Eaters by Sunyi Dean. I have read that book. I thought it was okay. I think that the world building in it was, it's a bit plot holey, like how this could happen and these people could exist. But yeah, enjoyed it. It was a good book. So, that's nice. So it's literally just a book on a keychain, and it says fairy tales on the front, and on the back we've got nothing. It's more of a rose gold colour. And yeah, I guess it's difficult to say that this is inspired by The Book Eaters, because it's literally a book. And I know that in The Book Eaters, the main character, I can't remember her name, she ate a lot of fairy tales as children because they eat books rather than food. That's kind of how they get their sustenance. And then the book goes into their mind. So it's like they've read it through eating it. So I know that the character does eat a lot of fairy tales, but it is more generic, isn't it? I don't think you have to be a fan of that book to like this keychain. I think when you're a book lover, you can't really go wrong with a book keyring. I don't know why I said keychain. In the UK we call them keyrings. Yeah, you can't really go wrong with that. Here we've got a little bag. Ooh, I think I'm gonna have to, no, I'm not gonna have to use the scissors to get into this one. We've got a little travel case, and it does have a little tag on here saying Illumicrate travel case. So on there, I think it's like Woodland inspired. Let me try and open this up a little bit. So I am taking a trip this summer. So anything like the packing cube we got a couple of months back, anything like this is going to be really helpful for me to organise my luggage. And again, it's an item you can't see very well because it's printed on something that's obviously see-through. I think you can just about see the forest. It's probably better there, look. So you can see the trees there and all of these kind of branches all in the undergrowth and twirling together. But here you've got something that looks like a claw. So I'm going to be interested to see off the spoiler sheet actually what that is, why we've got this kind of hand coming down. Interesting. So let's pop that there. So they are our 4 items for the month. Let's get into the book. So this is a chunky book, and it is To Cage a God by Elizabeth May. This is like the UK cover. I'm going to put the UK cover up so you can see the difference, but it's just a different colourway. So we've got silver foiling on the title of the book, To Cage a God. You've got the same motif here, which is the rib cage with the snake within it. As I said, everything else is exactly the same. It is just a slightly different colour. I'm just going to check what that colour is. Yeah, the original cover is more of like those peachy colour, and then this is more blue, although that's very strange that it cuts off straight there. But the original book does that as well, because on the original book this looks more like fire. I think the blue's a bit confusing there. So you obviously got this kind of archway in the background, the rib cage in the foreground, moving along. So it kind of stays within the pattern at the top and the bottom, but we've got a fade to dark to go under the name. This is silver foiled and it is embossed as well. Oh, it all stands out. That's so nice. So the title stands out, the author does not. And then moving around onto the back, again, this is a bone, and around that bone you've got the snake, and it says, to cage a god is divine, to be divine is to rule is to destroy. And that is all in silver foiling as well, which is very nice. Onto our sprayed edge, we have got something completely different there. That looks almost like a piece of stained glass, obviously artwork for stained glass. And there's not really much to say about that. Obviously they've tried to keep within the same colour theme. So rather than going for kind of the pinks from the colour, they've gone for a lot of the blues and greens, and they've tried, oh no, it's not even pink in the background, it's more of a blue. On the top, it goes into a solid purple sprayed edge, and on the bottom, so really nice dark purple there. So let's have a look inside. We have got end paper artwork, and on the end paper artwork, we've got 2 characters. I know nothing about this book, by the way, at this point. So we've got a character down here and a character up here. This one looks like a little bit of a damsel in distress. She might not be, we're going to find out. And this one obviously looks like a person of magic because they are obviously floating. They've got this kind of light in their eyes and on their hands. It's all within, it almost looks like a palace of some sort, and in the background you can see all of the people kind of worshipping. Maybe they're all sitting on mats, and then you've got this town in the background, all of these kind of clouds in the sky, and these very interesting kind of tree-like structures. And then on the back, oh, it's different end paper artwork. So now we're in the town. We've got what looks like maybe a different character down here, and we've got the opposite. They're looking from the town up towards this castle. Wow, I don't think I've ever explained end paper artworks in so much detail. There's so much going on in kind of the story and the art there, both front and back. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh, that is stunning. We have got silver foiling straight onto the hardback. It is obviously like this castle, and then it's within this archway. We can see some fire in the sky there, some clouds, some florals, some crossed bones at the bottom, some jugs here. Like, there's so much going on in this image. Wow. And then onto, oh, that's so nice. On the spine, again, that's silver foiling, plain on the back. In terms of the dust jacket, there was no reverse dust jacket artwork, just to show you that there's nothing there. And excitingly, this one is signed by the author. We love an author signature in a book, and you can tell it is hand signed because it has sunk through to the next page. I'm not sure if this one is YA or adult. I think it might be adult. I am going to double check that. And I know that we do have some exclusive content in here. So let's have a look at what that is in the back. There's a language key. So it's obviously going to be a difficult one for me to read because there's going to be loads of new language. But nice that they've put a key in rather than just expecting you to pick up on it. I don't know if there is any exclusive bonus content here. It said that there was going to be, but I can't find it. That might be me. Maybe there's just not any bonus content. I really want to figure this, see if it's in here or not. Maybe it was before the acknowledgements. We've got an epilogue. Ah, we do. Exclusive bonus scene, Reckless Vows in the Reckless Dark. So that is 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. 17 pages of a bonus scene. That is nice. Thank you very much, Illumicrate. So I think if you're interested in this book, then going for this edition might be a good idea if you've not got it already. Let's have a look at the synopsis in more detail. And then let's talk through our thoughts, what we think about this one. Using ancient secrets, Galena and Sarah's mother grafted gods into their bones. Bound to brutal deities and granted forbidden power no commoner has held in a millennia. The sisters have been raised as living weapons. Now the time has come for them to overthrow an empire, no matter the cost. With their mother gone and their country on the brink of war, it falls to the sisters to take the helm of the rebellion and end the cruel reign of a royal family possessed by destructive gods. Because when the ruling Allura invade, they conquer with fire and blood, and when they clash, common folk burn. While Sarah reunites with her estranged lover, who now leads the rebellion, Galena infiltrates the palace. In this world of deception and danger, her only refuge is an isolated princess whose whip-smart tongue and sharp gaze threaten to uncover Galena's secrets. Torn between desire and duty, Galena must make a choice. Work together to expose the lies of the empire or bring it all down. So I think that might be Galena and that might be the princess. Ah, is it a princess? Yeah, they're a royal family. Wow. So this has been a hyped book recently, and I am really excited to own a copy of it. I'm really excited to own this edition of it. I'm very grateful that I've got the Illumicrate edition. I say grateful, I paid for it with my own money. Nobody gave me this. I work hard. I spend my money on what I want to. But yeah, I'm really glad to have a copy of this book. I don't know if it's going to be one that I rush to read straight away, but it does sound interesting and it is meant to be good. I've heard good things. So that's my thought on the book. And I also think that the artwork very clearly displays what's going on in the book. So really happy with that. But when it comes to the items, I don't know if this is just a bit of a meh month. Like, they're okay. Like I said, I'm 100% going to use the little packing case. I'm going to use the keychain. I'm going to put that on my keyring. The glass is nice, but I don't know if I'm really going to use it. And yeah, these kind of sword replicas just, oh, hello. hello sunshine, that's nice in the UK. It's been very miserable recently, so always welcomed. Yeah, I just don't know if these are really for me. I'm going to be completely honest, I got rid of my last one. I've never gotten rid of a book from a book subscription service yet. I've kept all of the books, but some of the items, when they're not for me, I do pass on to other people that I know are going to appreciate them more, because why not? So yeah, a bit of a I could have taken or leave the items this month, but very, very happy to have the book. Anyway, it's not just about what I think. Oh, I was about to go through that. I always forget bits when I do these. I'm very methodical, like, oh, I'll go through everything in order, and then I just completely leave bits out. So the Caged Hearts, we've got Alton's Trident replica. Be as mighty as Alton from the Poppy War with the next collectible replica inspired by his trident. That is designed by Stacey McAvoy Cornt, and that's that one. We've got the House of Night drinking glass, which was designed by @Ross Deer. Pledge your allegiance to the House of Night with this drinking glass inspired by the serpent and the wings of night. We've got the Fairy Tale Feast keyring by @JustLFit. Eat fairy tales for breakfast, lunch and dinner with this keyring inspired by the Book Eaters. Like I said, I don't really get the inspiration. It's just a nice fairy tale keyring. Crow's Foot pouch. This is the one I really wanted to see. It's by @Lichen_and_limestone. Store your toiletries or reading supplies on the go in this transparent pouch with artwork inspired by One Dark Window. I've not read that. Let me know if you get that vibe from the artwork on the case. But yeah, for me, just a nice, useful item rather than thinking that it's beautiful. We've then got the book, which is a signed royal hardback. Yeah, it is a large book, it's very chunky. Features an exclusive cover from the publisher. So yeah, it's just a changed colourway that they've done for Illumicrate. Endpaper artwork was by @Rinfish, different front and back. Beautiful, not heard of them before, so we'll definitely be putting them on my radar. Foil design on the case was by @Ross.tier. We've seen lots from them before, beautiful. Digitally printed foredge, so that's the side edge, is by @ChattyNora, which obviously we've heard of them lots of times before. And of course the bonus content, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Next month our theme is fantasy, which is a nice little play on words there. And I'm trying to think if I know what this book is. I do, I can't remember the name off at the top of my head, but it is one that, again, I'm looking forward to. We've got these kind of group of books coming out at the moment that are all from these kind of new authors. Is she a new author, Elizabeth May? No, I don't think she is. I think that they have written things before. Should have also pointed out that this is the first in a duology, so we will be getting another one. So hopefully Illumicrate will do the second book and we can get them as a set. That would be lovely. But as I always say, it's not always about my thoughts. What do you think? What do you think of the book? What do you think of the items? Are there any items here that you're looking at and you just think, wow, I want that? Like, do you collect these replicas? Is that your thing? Let me know down in the comments. If you want other ways to support the channel, leaving a like helps so much. And whilst we're here, I just want to say thank you so much to all of the new subscribers I've had over the past couple of weeks. I do this, like my whole mantra of my channel is to share the joy of reading. That's kind of my ultimate aim. So the joy of reading, the joy of books, even if we don't read the books, just looking at them and how beautiful they are. Like, books bring me so much joy and I get so much joy watching other people's YouTube videos. And yeah, I'm just so grateful for everyone who subscribes. And almost every time I'm almost shocked. Like, why would someone want to subscribe to me? But at the same time, it's kind of the natural progression of YouTube, isn't it? It's what we do it for, to grow our channels, to share what we enjoy. And this is what I enjoy and this is what you enjoy. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much to everyone who has been so supportive over the past 6 months so far. Just, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So yeah, another way to help me with the channel, other than just liking, another way to support me is to subscribe if you've not done so already and you want to see more bookish content from me. If you want a copy of the book, I will have links to the standard edition down in the description as usual. They are affiliate links, so it costs you no extra, but I make a small commission on each sale, so it's a way of supporting me and the channel. I'll also leave links down for Illumicrate in case you want to check them out. I'm not sponsored, I'm not a rep, I pay for this with my own money. All the views that I have are my own. I just like to share it all online. because I like watching other people's book unboxings. It's like the big circle of life. So I'll leave all of the links to everything down in the description. I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day, wherever you are, whatever you're up to, and I will see you all next time. Bye.